It started as a question of code compliance and ended with police involvement in a search warrant. YNN's Heidi Jo Castro spoke with the man on the receiving end of the complaint who says he's been unfairly targeted. She joins us now from East Austin. So Heidi, what exactly happened here?
Well, I am in Ryan Reed's backyard, Christina. As you can see, his home isn't exactly conventional, but he says nothing here, from the goats down to the shed, is able to be considered to be dangerous. If you ask Austin Code Compliance, however, they have seen it differently. What started with an anonymous complaint 5 months ago has led to a showdown of force, all caught on camera. No, this isn't a meth lab bust or a drug sting. It's the city of Austin's reaction to one man and his shed.
Goats, miniature goats are pets.
Ryan Reed says back in October, a code compliance officer came by after receiving complaints. It resulted in 2 violations. 1 for building this pavilion without a permit, and 2 for not having enough space between a shed and the fence.
They came by when I wasn't home, got access to their yard, put a tape measure across.
Reed, an engineer with UT, says he immediately moved the shed into compliance. He also tried to tell Code Compliance that the city's own reviewer had already given approval to the pavilion. But the department wasn't convinced. After Reed refused to let inspectors on his property for a follow-up, asking for a visual inspection instead, things got ugly.
Said I had to come out, threatened arrest warrants if I didn't come out. Told me that they were going to search every inch.
And they did, just this past Wednesday. 2 code compliance officers came armed with a search warrant and 5 Austin police officers. The entire visit was captured on these security cameras. The inspectors wear bulletproof vests. One extends his foot as if to kick Reed's dog. The police officers stand by. Why were there 5 police officers called in this case?
I'm not aware that 5 police officers were on the property. The code inspectors carry badges on their shirt for identification purposes, and it's my understanding that there was 1 police officer.
I think this might be a good opportunity to show you the video then. City of Austin Code Compliance Division Manager Melissa Martinez could not answer questions as to why the beefed up security was needed. In fact, she wouldn't even acknowledge the 5 police officers on the screen. How many police officers do you see there?
I don't know the police officers. I'm not. I can't. I would defer that to APD.
We did. A spokesperson for APD would not grant an interview. She said the responsibility lies with, you guessed it, code compliance.
Essentially, yeah, it's no longer really my house. It's not my home. That every part of my house is subject to the city of Austin.
Reed says he's still waiting to find out what the search revealed. Meanwhile, he says he feels like the privacy of his home was violated without reason. A city audit done in March of last year found that the Code Compliance Department was lacking clear policies, and the director of that department was told to fix that by that summer. However, no changes have been made since. Christina.
All right, very interesting story. Thank you so much, Heidi. Now, Reed says he's used open records requests to try to get information on his case. However, several of those requests were denied, accompanied by emails claiming Code Compliance was exempt because it is a law enforcement agency. However, the Attorney General is currently considering that argument. A spokesperson for Code Compliance told YNN Friday the department is not a law enforcement agency.